So this is number 59. Not too hard, but still interesting. What you've got is a box resting on the back of a truck. The coefficient of static friction between the box and the bed of the truck is 0.300. A. When the truck accelerates forward, what force accelerates the box? Well, one of the first instances we need to work out is they forgot to give us the mass of the box. You can either pick your favorite number or do a variable. I'm going to go ahead and just choose a variable. Let's just make the mass of the box small m. So then what are our forces acting on it? Well, we've got force of gravity, which now, if I make gravity 10, would have a magnitude of 10 m newtons. Normal force, which would be 10 m as well. But we still haven't answered A. When the truck accelerates forward, what force accelerates the box? Well, in this case, it's friction, but which way is friction acting? Remember, friction always acts against the motion or potential motion of an object. What's the tendency of this object going to do? Well, it wants to slide towards the back. So which way is friction going to be acting? It's going to be acting this way. And if the box is not sliding, we're dealing with static friction. So that answer is A. What is the force that's actually accelerating the box forward? Believe it or not, it's the force of static friction acting against the slide towards the back. Now, for part B, what's the maximum possible acceleration of our car? Well, our truck. In this case, we're dealing with the force of static friction. What do we know? It's got to lie between 0 and its absolute maximum value is equal to the coefficient of static friction times the normal force. In this case, we know the normal force, and we know the coefficient of friction, just switching colors in this case. And just looking at the top part of this one, the force of static friction is going to be less than or equal to mu sub s, the coefficient of static friction, given as 0.300, and the normal force, which we know from up on our diagram, is 10m. So what is the maximum force that static friction can be? Well, static friction has to be less than or equal to 3m. It's absolute, yes, I know, sig figs. That's the absolute maximum it can be. So if we're looking for the maximum acceleration, that's going to happen when we have the maximum force acting on the crate, which is going to be that 3m. So what is the acceleration if this force of static friction is at its maximum value of 3m? Well, we can solve that real quick. F net equals ma. What is the net force on our crate? It's just that 3m value, and we can solve the acceleration. F net is 3m. Mass is m, all times a, the acceleration. M's cancel, and we get our maximum possible acceleration is 3 meters per second squared. If the truck tries to gain or accelerate at a speed or a rate that's more rapid than that, the box is going to slide backwards. Good.